All right, so we're going to be doing this social studies forward exam question. And I'm going to go through the answers and we'll see which is right. So, which action would probably cause the most change to the environment? So, we're seeing most. So, some of these are going to cause changes, but which one will cause the most changes to the environment? So, we have A, swimming in a stream, B, building a dam on a river, C, removing trash from a park, or D, planting a garden in a backyard. Okay. So A, swimming in a stream. I swimming in a stream. I mean, you're letting off your, bacteria from your body and stuff and you're kind of disrupting the life there, but and so it causes some change, but it's probably not enough to really change the environment, meaning changing the types of rocks that are there, the types of animals, the types of plants. So I'd probably say no to A. Building a dam on a river. Now, that's could be possible. I mean, if you build a dam, that means you're stopping the water flow. So, I mean, building a dam on a river reminds me, I don't know how many of you have seen Frozen 2, but I've been like super obsessed with it lately, right? So, remember when the king built a dam for the people in the forest and they end up, coming to him saying, "Hey, the dam is ruining our waters. It's cutting off our supplies." Because what happens is when you build a dam in a river, the river has nowhere to go, so it finds different places. And so all of the life and everything that is in that area tends to leave and dissipate. So, I mean, that's a very good possibility. I would definitely consider that. But let's just check to see if it's the most change. Removing trash from a park. Now, if you pick up trash, then yes, that prevents the ground from being disrupted and, you help plants to grow. So it would change a little bit, if you would pick up all the trash around the park, it might help some more flowers grow. I mean, it's a possibility, but it's not going to cause a lot of change, I don't believe, to the environment. Now, planting a garden in a backyard, well, you're adding new plants and new vegetables or whatever trees you're planting in your garden. So that would have a good effect. It changes, some of the bugs and insects and animals that might come visit it, birds and bees. But so yeah, I would say that's a good possibility. But now we're stuck between two. And I just looking at that, like they're both going to cause change to the environment, but I feel like building a dam on a river is going to cause the most change because planting a garden in the backyard it's going to change like the animals sort of that come and maybe adding a few plants, but it's not going to change the environment around it. It's not going to change the weather. It's not going to change, how much plants are growing, or it's not going to really affect anything if it's just in your backyard. Whereas like building a dam on a river, it stops fish from coming or they go to a different area. So then, if you remember back when we were talked about environments and all in science, actually, how, if the bugs were gone, then the plants would grow too much and then stuff would die out. So I would go with B. Building a dam on a river would cause the most change to an environment.